Testing. 1, 2, 3. No, it's not working.
Yeah.
Is it working now? Well, it's not going across. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I had an introduction, but apparently my mic wasn't working. So what I was saying basically is that I'm gonna try and level a little bit here with my time. What the fuck is this? Alright, let's try and find a group. And in the meantime, I guess let's attempt to kill one thing at a time. I was kind of taken aback when I was playing and I'm reading all this text in the game and everybody's saying that berserkers suck. I'm like, what the fuck? You know, like I was asking earlier, what's a good class to play? I like my berserker. It's like, okay, we'll go with that. I pick it, and then like chat is like murdering berserkers lately. They're like sitting there like, oh, I don't see the point. There's no point in relevance to the berserker. We mesmerize everything. We hate the berserker. It's like, oh great, so I'm fucking playing the one class that nobody fucking wants. In a game where it's like, that's the main thing. You want to be the class that everybody wants, so that you have groups. Well, it took me 2 fucking days to level to 9. I'm not going to start over now, I can tell you that much. Of course, you know, today, to spell out the demise a little bit of this game, when I'm like looking at this one, part of me is sitting there, it's like, oh yeah, this is really good. You know, old school style, this and that. And earlier today, of course, I go on my YouTube and I'm going to check out stuff, and of course, you know, Ashes of Creation have to drop their fucking Unreal Engine 5 fucking video of their artistry and everything. It's like, yeah, okay. I'm gonna close my eyes now and then reopen them so that I don't get like this like longing for like the ultimate fucking video game that's probably never gonna release. I think Steve Sharif just likes fucking teasing people. That's what I think it is. It's just like got all this shit. It's like, oh, we get to play all of these awesome things, and by the way, you can't. Fuck you. But that's not what this game is supposed to be. This game is supposed to be like an... I don't know, actually. I don't know the history of this game, to be honest. I don't know the producers, and I don't know anything about the ideas. This kind of like just came up on my radar out of fucking nowhere, to be honest. This was a Lily find. It was not something that was even a consideration of mine up until this point.
I think I remember seeing something about it before, like before it released and everything.
I think we watched a video about it before too. And then I ended up watching Lazy Peon's video before I actually came in here to do the free weekend. And he was pretty impressed with it, at least the 5 levels that he fucking stayed for. You know, I've already bested him in that, you know. Like almost fucking 10 now. But I'm gonna be honest. If I can't get a group today, if I don't see some actual action, I'm not gonna just spend days upon days upon days sitting here killing one fucking mob and then sitting my ass down for like fucking half an hour. I'm not gonna fucking do that. I'm not gonna do that. It's just not gonna fucking happen. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not that masochistic towards myself.
And it's not all bad, but it's just
It needs. To be honest, it's gonna be up to you guys who are watching right now. You want this game to succeed? Get your asses in this fucking game. That's the end of the fucking conversation. It needs to be populated. There's only one way for a game that is strictly about grouping to succeed, and that is community. If it does not have a community, it does not have a game. So it's up to the community who is watching and seeing what they're offering. And obviously they would increase the population, like they would increase the graphics and everything else once they get funded. But you have to look at this from like a standpoint of a small developer who only has a limited budget. You can't look at this as the opportunities from like an Amazon Game Studios or even Steve Sharif that I just mentioned, who is rich beyond fucking measure and self-funding a good portion of his own fucking game. All right, this is not the level. You have to be on different sets when you look at stuff like this. You cannot measure them the same. Measure people who have ultimate resources a lot harsher than people who do not.
Bash the developers or anything. It's like a middle school art project versus someone who's been classically trained.
Exactly. Well, no, and I'm not even saying that because they might even be classically trained. It's the funding. It's having
that's
enough.
What I mean, like they have like mommy and daddy studio when they were a kid and continued to funnel money,
Right.
And grow everything. You can't compare the two.
And like, I'm not even saying skill-wise, because with what they had for limited resources, they've done quite a bit with the game. And I don't agree with all of the policies in the game, and I'll just point it out. The things that I don't agree with in this game, major one, bag space. Fucking all of you designers, all of you devs, you need to fucking wake the hell up. Bag space is a big fucking thing, and if you keep taking it away and you keep using it as like a bludgeon to beat your players over the head with, you're going to lose. We don't like it. Stop fucking with us. I have heard this come across at least 10 times in the short period of time that I've been playing this game, of people bitching because they don't have bag space, and the only thing that the devs have been able to answer with, well, you can increase your bank space. Yeah, bag space. Out in the world, the sack, the gunny sack that I got in my back. And I'm going to go and I'm going to kill the big monster and I'm going to bring back the loot to put in my bank. Yeah, I need a bigger one. It's a thing. Everybody feels it. Not just me. XP. Let's talk about this. On my own, I feel the XP is stagnant. As fucking stagnant as possible. I have to eat this moldy bread and drink this herbal tea that I probably just like grabbed 2 fucking maple leaves off of a tree and stuffed it in a fucking pot of hot water. But yeah, that's what I'm drinking and I'm eating, and it's slow as fuck. And yeah, it's as slow as old people fuck. How about that? And it's not gonna get better. It's gonna get worse. That's the point. These games don't get easier to play as far as like when you get to higher levels. They get harder to play. You get more abilities. It makes it more interesting to swing your weapon and whatnot. Although in this game, not so much, because I don't see any like graphic. I don't see any difference between me hitting number 2 number fucking 1, number 3, number 4. I don't see any difference. My character still goes in and goes with the fucking axe. Just goes in. That's it. No special effects. Nothing at all. It's just bland. Nothing. Could be, once again, budget. I don't know what their budget is. I don't know what the company is. So I can't judge based on that. I'm judging them based on what I see. Low fantasy, fine, I guess. Boring. Yawn. I don't like that. That's personal for me. I like high fantasy games. I like imagination. I like unicorns, pixies, gremlins, goblins, ogres, and trolls. I like giant dragons and things like that. It's really fun. The idea of me bandaging somebody up is boring as fuck. I don't want to play triage. I don't want to play doctor. You can do that in real life. The whole point of me playing a fucking fantasy game is to have a fantasy. There's no fucking fantasy here. So, not a fucking. It's not a deal breaker for me though. If you have a good enough game, I don't care. We can go sci-fi. We can go fucking back in time. We can go forward. You know, like we can have like dystopia. It doesn't matter. The setting isn't end all be all. The setting is just exactly what it is. The setting doesn't make me happy. Doesn't make me sad. So the fact that you can't solo with even any class in the game, like you can't successfully solo with any class in the game, that does bother me a little bit. I know why they did it. They wanted to make a game that's absolutely all-inclusive and whatnot. I understand that. But even the game, like let's say that your game is based off of, I want to recreate EverQuest for a new generation, right? Even EverQuest had solo classes. Druids could solo. It's called kiting. Rangers could solo. Necros could solo. Mages could solo. I could keep going, but I'm not going to. And they could do it rather successfully, too. It was slow going. It was better off being in a group. There was more advantages to being in a group, but when you weren't in a group, you still had the ability to kind of inch the bar. And it wasn't sitting down for like 12 years either, by the way. It was sitting down for a while, though. I admit. And I appreciate in this game where I sit down on the ground, I don't have a giant book in my face, you know? Like, there's no giant fucking manuscript, like, blocking my view. Like, ended up happening. Eventually, they got rid of it in EverQuest, but in the beginning, you had a giant fucking, you could rearrange your spells for, like, hours on end while you were waiting for your mana to come back. That was really fun. Anyway. I'm glad they didn't adopt that policy. That would have kind of pissed me off. As far as good things go, I've already illustrated a lot of the good things. I normally do right when I start off. The negatives come later because I need to know where these negatives are coming from, and I can't just levy criticisms without actually playing the game and getting into it. A lot of people just want my initial reactions. I don't believe in initial reactions. I believe gut reactions are normally just like, you could have any different type of consideration for the game just coming from a different one. I could just be in New World and I could judge this game basically based off of graphics, and I'm like, well, New World's got way better graphics than this. I'm fucking out. You know, like, no, you got to take it for what it is. You got to play the game for what it is and actually immerse yourself in their world for a minute and detract from the other worlds that you're inhabiting. I don't like playing comparisons. You can't make you can't make a correct comparison on one of these games based on comparing it to a game that has everything given to it versus those who actually have to earn their way. So in finality, do I believe that this game is worth monetization? I'm gonna be honest, and I know that the developers probably hate me for this, but no, I don't think it's worth monetization. Not yet. You don't have a community enough to keep people constantly grouped. You have a very strict gaming regimen. You have a lot of like bugginess to. I would imagine that this was a good stress test for you because I don't see the bugginess as much as I did when I first logged in. I don't know. Let me go back to town and log into there and see what happens. But every time I like load into a zone, I shouldn't like have like the jitters or like feel like my character is stuck in place, especially since this game has got low-end graphics versus the games that I've been playing, and I can load a hell of a lot smoother. So that's obviously something on their end, not on mine. Um, I do like the fact that there is a decent amount, like not like a giant amount of diversity in the monsters in the first area to the second area. I'm not seeing a whole lot of overlap. I mean, I am seeing a decent amount of it, like bears, for instance. They're in the newbie area, and now they're out here. You know, you just have like basic mobs. You don't really have anything that jumps out at me as creative or. But once again, this is low fantasy, so this. They've got to take it for what it is. They don't want like notable creatures other than like the rabbit porcupine thing. I don't even know what the hell you'd call that thing. No, the rabbit porcupine. The fucking. I wasn't asking for their name. I was like, just like what you would call it in nature or whatever. The quill bark or quill. Whatever the hell they are. The floppy-eared bunny critters. They're not in this zone. I can't just go and find one for you. I like the mandrakes though. But you get a lot of boars. You get them in the newbie area, you get bears in the newbie area, so you get them when you come out here to the different critters that you encounter. Raccoons, wolves, spiders that you can get in the newbie area in the dungeon, but not in the actual. I didn't see them in the generalized area. So I'll consider them like a new to the world map. Oh, so this is where all the wolves were. I was freaking looking for you assholes yesterday. And as far as me playing this past today, if I feel that this game actually can, like when I log on tomorrow, while it's on my dime, I want to be able to have a group. I want to be able to have progress. I want to be able to move my character up in level. I do not want to just sit around and fucking solo this shit. So that's basically where I'm at. Is if this game is too low pop in order to provide me with regular grouping, then it's not worth monetization yet. That's where I'm at. And I wish all of the designers the best of luck in their endeavor. But so far, as far as community, outside of the devs themselves who seem to be working their asses off to try and fucking correlate people in order to do stuff. Community is kind of like, I don't know, some of the conversations I've seen have already been toxic and hostile, and this is not when I'm streaming. I actually played a different character because I wanted to kind of see what the game was like without me being on stream. I just wanted to be in the world, so I created a new character and I started and I leveled to 5. Some of the conversations I saw were just like, I don't want to deal with these fucking people. And you get that everywhere. That's just a community. But this is important here. This game, community is everything. Community is like, in New World, I don't need community. Fuck community. Doesn't matter. I can do everything on my own. And I can just randomly fucking show up somewhere and get a group and then say fuck them if I don't like them and then we'll get another one. I can't do that here. That's a problem. Well, I logged into town and I did not lag. So once again, I've been impressed with the devs. I've definitely been impressed with the designers of this game. They're working hard. They're very adamant about making this work. And that's really where I want to just put out the message of, if we want something like this to succeed, and if you're interested in a game like this, then I think that you should support these people. Because they have good concepts, they have a good idea. They have a fairly fleshed out game, and they have a good opportunity to make a go of this, if given the time and the resources in order to do that. So if you would like to see a game like this succeed, you should buy it. Because with each purchase of the game, their community will grow. And there'll be more opportunities to get groups. Right now, I don't see these groups like falling through. 10 plus. God damn it, I'm just one fucking level underneath it. And when I hit level 10, I think there's like some kind of quest I gotta go on. Looks like we got some kind of like world tour thing that's going on. So I'm gonna do that so that we can see more of the game. Whatever that means, this world tour thing. So it's gonna happen in an hour from now, so 6 o'clock for us. Well, 6 o'clock for me, I don't know about us. Alright, so I'm gonna run around the newbie area and just kill stuff, because apparently that's what people do. Or that's what I have to do. That's green. I'm gonna fight greens. Blue is the lowest that I'm gonna go after. What the fuck? That's messed up. Dude talking about him fucking. I canceled my OnlyFans account. That's what I thought. I had 7 people watching me. They all disappeared the second I said anything critical about the game. You only want to hear an echo chamber of, oh, it's great, it's wonderful. You don't want to hear the actual harsh shit. Needs work. And that's the thing, is it's $16. Why is that? You realize that it, or what is it, $14.99 and 16 after tax, or is it $16.99? Because like even World of Warcraft is cheaper than that. I don't. There's certain things. I could understand this game being a low end sub until it gets off its feet, but a lot of people like this is the shit you're supposed to follow. Apparently, it brings you to treasure. I don't know what the fuck these things were up until this point. Supposedly, anyway. Oh, okay, it gives you a buff. Now I'm hasted. Now I can move fast. That's a cute little feature, I gotta admit. It's definitely got potential. Once again, I am a little bit... You might find other people being a little bit better as far as looking for things with potential. I just got done with New World. Alright? This game's got potential. I don't know if I'm willing to fucking sink a year into this goddamn game in order to see if it's good. Okay, thank you. That's better. $14.99, so it's the same monetization price as World of Warcraft right now. As far as, well, at the moment it's $29.99 for the game purchase, and then it's $10 for the sub, or you get the sub for free. I think you get like a month's subscription time, which I think that in itself, if you like the game, like if you're enjoying it right now, I would sub. Because it's one of the cheapest monetizations as far as like you're gonna get going forward, unless the game starts to really fall on its face, which we don't want to happen. Because if that happens, then the quality of the game goes right down the toilet too. And then they come out with like a free to fucking play platform where they have monetization. They have to monetize this game one way or another. They have to make money. So if you like the game and you see a future in it, then I suggest you fucking buy it now. But personally, I need to have a community, and I'm not gonna just I have to log on every fucking day. I have to have shit to do. People watch me. I have to have stuff to do. I can't just solo bears all day. They're gonna fucking make fun of me. They're gonna say, what? You gonna go out and solo bears again today? And I'll be like, yep, I'm soloing bears again today. I mean, come on. Give me something to do. Some action. So for here, I always like to put this into context for people. It's my favorite part. Just like when I say people sub to me, I'm like, for a hamburger, you can get a month sub to me. There you go. Just like for the price of a fucking McDonald's hamburger, you can get a fucking month sub to me. So let's take a look at this. For $29.99. What are you gonna spend that on? I bet you're going to spend it on takeout for the family. Well, instead of getting takeout this week, maybe you can buckle down and have some adventures with your friends. Huh? That's right. And you get an entire month worth of adventure instead of one night's worth of pleasure for your mouth. There you go. Think about it that way. Then you can understand the purchase price. It's $29.99. I'll probably fucking buy it. Fuck it. And I get a month free. Somebody better start fucking grouping with me though. I'm gonna get mad if I fucking buy it for $29.99 and I fucking am like level 12 by the end of my month. I'm gonna be mad. I tell you that much. That's also the reason why I don't really want to go forward with this, is because like I ended up getting very angry at New World for not fixing the things that I wanted them to fix, or at least not addressing a lot of the things that I thought were wrong with the game. And I really don't want to go down that road because I see a whole lot of potential with this game, and maybe it just needs somebody to hold their hand for a while, and that's not me. I've been jaded by these game companies for so many fucking years. I don't trust any of them. And so I might not be the one that you want to pioneer the flagship Embers Adrift. Because I am harsh. I am not nice about everything. I absolutely give you the grit to my feelings. I don't overly insult game companies, but I will definitely call you out if I think that you're being stupid or lazy. And apparently you can only have one of these things at a time. But that one I like a lot better than the one that I had.
In some of the forum comments and stuff.
Well, what do you think, Lily? Yeah, I kind of want to have, because you've been watching me play too. It's not like you just like you don't actually have to play the game to get some general idea of what you've seen. As a viewer, what have you seen?
I like one person is actually talking about how do you is trying to ask how do you justify the like right now it's on sale for $30 but $40 and to continue playing at $15 a month.
Yeah.
And they keep saying, you know, oh, we know it's not for everyone and stuff, but it's like
It's not just that. It's
if
not
they
just
did one or another. Like if they did, okay, it's free to get the game, but to actually, you know, play it, it's $15 a month. And they continuously have update, you know, like not every month, obviously adding a brand new thing, but like keep doing it.
I think that they're
and stuff.
what it's at right now, $30 for a month's worth of game time. I think is more than fair. I was looking for a more intelligent word. I couldn't find it. But yes, it's more than fair. For $30, you get the game and you get to play it for 30 days uninterrupted. Obviously, there's no premium features because they don't have pay to win, which is another thing that you should be supporting. You need to support every fucking goddamn game that doesn't do pay to win. Because if they don't succeed, we just get stuck with monetization up the asshole. Think about spending $30 now to save yourself some fucking money down the line playing somebody else's fucking game. Like that $30 right there is probably one of your dipshit costumes from one of the other games.
Yeah, like this person says, in my opinion, they need to make the game free for the first up to whatever level or something. Then choose either a base price or a monthly sub, but not both.
I can hear that to a degree, yeah. I just
Charging both is unrealistic at this point.
it is. It's just too new, and I feel the same way.
This person, but ultimately it needs a cash app to support.
No, see, that's what I'm talking about. I'd rather pay the fucking subscription than have them put in a guide. Like if I wanted to see this game succeed, I would rather pay a subscription than let them put in a cash shop.
Yeah. So like another person goes, you know, maybe if they need it to decrease like the sub price and stuff, then put in a cosmetics only.
No.
And it's like
no, just stop suggesting that. Stop using that as like a fucking way of doing things. It's not how gaming industry should be, and it's the most predatory fucking like that is the most predatory way of running your business. The subscription is honest. You like my game, you pay for my game monthly. You don't like my game anymore, you stop paying for it. That's the most honest way of monetizing these games. You don't just keep hiding content around the corner trying to fucking give me a gotcha. Oh, you bought that one last week? Well, gotcha. Here's up the new one. You know, you don't do that. That's fucked up and wrong. So as far as that's concerned, if this game, like if it was that, if I had a choice of monetization of I'm going to buy the game right now and I'm going to get a month for $30, or you're going to put in a cash app and then slowly dwindle away at my fucking finances, screw it. Let's pay the month. Pay the month, and if I don't like it next month, I fucking quit, and you have to wow me the next time if you want my money again. That's how I feel about that shit. I'm sorry, it's honest. And that's what I am. I'm honest. Brutally honest. I'm not gonna fucking pull punches, and I'm not gonna fucking kiss ass. I don't do that. That's not me. Go find somebody else. I think it's a good game. I think it's a good start. I think they have some decent ideas. I think that they need to amend some of their hard lines. The whole idea of I need to monetize this right now, and this is the only way that this is going to continue going. Well, I hope that that's not the case financially for you. But if it is, we're kind of like, you might want to lower your expectations of how much people will pay for this.
Yeah. Like this is a request.
Treat it like it's an indie game, guys, because that's basically what you are, comparatively speaking to like the big leagues out there. Yeah.
This is ex-EverQuest player here. Some feedback. Low-level game advances too slowly, with no real option to come.
Yep, I agree.
Advanced speed up level 1 through 4 significantly, so players at least have some differentiation in free play.
Not only that, but that gives them an opportunity to not waste a shit ton of time trying to decide what they want to play. You are giving them scarce ideas of what these classes entail, and then you're expecting them to subscribe to it for a long period of time, only to find out later on that they hate the class and that they're stuck with it. That's going to leave a sour taste in a lot of people's mouths, because they're going to sit there and it's like, oh my god, I don't want to go back through. Like, I didn't even want to go back through the 5 levels. This morning when I woke up and I made my Kalor character, and I just decided I wanted to see what it was like to be a support class. Those 5 levels alone, because I had my, like right now, I have my looking for group tag, no fucking groups, alright? Just like now. So everybody's already gotten past me. Everybody's already in their 20s, 30s, whatever the fuck, and there's nobody to group with my little ass. And I'm gonna be honest, I can't even finish the newbie quests. Look at how many fucking active quests I have. And I can't do any of this. None of it. Because I'm alone. Until you fix this, you can't honestly expect people to want to pay a shit ton of money for it. You need to set your sights a little bit lower for a while.
And they say reduce pauses.
Because first of all, let me just pitch you this idea. Let's say you drop the price on your subscription, or drop the price on your purchase price. Like, do one or the other, or give the game away for free and just monetize it through subscriptions. But the more people that play your game, the more population you have in order to show off your game at different tiers, and to give you more advertisement for people to come and play your game. If everybody's scared off by your monetization, then you're sunk forever. Forever. Because they'll forget about you. They'll look for the next big thing.
Reduce pause between auto attacks down by 25 to 33%. Add more varied animations.
Yep. And I said that too. There's no animations. I mentioned it.
Performance really needs work. My fans are running on lowest settings.
My fans aren't going crazy.
Oh, he's on a gaming. So.
Okay, well
Even
that
on lowest settings, I see micro shutters, which makes me annoying.
I can see that on a laptop. I have a gaming PC. There's a difference, you know. Like, my fans aren't even huffing at all. They're not even. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the way that this game runs on my PC. Other than the fact that there's a few little jitters here and there, and I think that that's server stability. And that's not that bad. They've actually improved since the first day that I played this, where I had consistent lag throughout all of the areas, to right now where I am out and about, similar areas. I went into town. I didn't have even nearly as much jitters. It looks like they're working on it. So they might not be used to, like, this is a weekend. This is a marathon weekend where they gave away the opportunity to play this game for free. They might not have been expecting as many people coming in as they got. So that type of server lag is expected. And see, just right there, the fucking screen just fucking flickered.
Yeah.
So there's, like, it's not...
necessarily the game itself. It could be just the spike.
Yeah, it could be. I don't know. I'm not. That's not what I do for a living. I do this. I play the games. I don't server maintenance. I do know of these things because I play games, but I don't know how to fix it. Nor do I want to know how to fix it. I want to play the game. That's my job. That's what I do. I kill things in games and I level and I achieve things and I look at game concepts and I talk about them. That's what I do. I think that this is I want it to survive. Like, most of what I'm saying here is I would love it if this game survived and that it flourished and that it fixed some of the things that I don't like about it. I'm worried that it might not because of some of the things that I've heard as far as what they expect going forward or what they expect from their community. That bothers me. And the fact that I can't seem to get a group without a dev holding my fucking hand also bothers me. I wanted to see what it was like without the devs basically watching my stream and then making sure that I was adequately, taken care of. I don't want that. Because you're not going to, yeah, exactly. You're not going to be there when I'm playing this game. You're going to be doing your job.
Understand being there and answering questions, and
Yeah.
whatever.
But I mean, I am floored with how many GMs that I've seen since I've been here. How many that have actually communicated with the community since I've been here. I am absolutely I've even seen other games that are like basically at this level of development and the devs don't give a shit. They just like fucking talk every so often and not so much. But these devs actually get their fucking hands dirty. That's impressive to me.
She's like community management.
Yes.
Have,
well, the one that I leveled with earlier, Iola, that was a community manager too. She was also, or he, they. Oh, Iola is?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I think that's her.
she was talking like to all of the people the entire time this morning. I was up at like 6 o'clock in the fucking morning because they couldn't sleep, or maybe it was 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't remember. It was really early in the fucking morning when I was doing this. And she was on, talking to people, answering questions, even answering one asshole's really nasty question politely. So, great community, great dev service, great, company. I want them to succeed. I also want them to realize that some of the shit you're asking for is unrealistic. I'm sorry, it just is.
Like New World devies, it seems like
New World devs suck, asshole.
With Shroud or something, and that's it for an event, and then that's it. You would never see them. They probably have their own private server to dick around on or something,
Yeah. See, I'm still getting lag in town. And I know it's not my computer. As I said before, I play New World. I play some fucking really taxing, graphically enhanced games, and I don't have these problems. It's not me, it's you. I didn't want to say it like that, but really, that's where it boils down to. It's not me, it's you. As I said before, I really do. I want to see the best for this, and hopefully down the line I can take another look at it, and it'll be in a better place. But I feel that it needs some work. I guess I can't say much fairer than that without going into another fucking tangent. Yeah. Why is it not letting me craft this shit? What the fuck's going on here? It says I have everything. It says, what is this? Material category, lean carcass. Yeah, I have them. See, it says that I have 23 of them, and then it says that I can craft 23 of them, and then I press a button and
At least one.
Oh, okay, that's what it is. Fucking goddamn inventory mongers. See, this is why you need bigger bags. Oh, you're related to... Ooh, is this a quest? Sorry, I didn't mean to pry, because you know, just looked smelly to me. No, it wasn't a quest. See, and that's another thing that I don't like. There's a whole lot of these conversations that go nowhere. Please take them out. Like, I don't want to just talk to these people for shits and giggles. Like, it's like a fucking goddamn book. At least, like, if you want to have, like, lore scattered across the land, fine. Let's make the conversation pieces a little bit shorter with the locals, because they don't fucking turn into anything. If they don't turn into anything, then I don't want to fucking know them. I don't want to know anything about them if they're not going to be, like, a part of my journey. Why would I care?
Maybe have one person in town who's just the ranter. Like that. It's like random shit.
Maybe, I don't know. If that's something that you guys are interested in, then maybe you could do it.
Like,
Fucking
be
stupid
in love
shit.
with it.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, that's some shit. My axe back on. Almost sold that. That would have been bad.
It's no lie.
Well, I didn't want. I really just didn't even want to do this today. Like, I didn't want to get on here and say any of this because I felt bad. Mostly because it's a good game. I want to see it in a couple of years when it's ready. I just don't think it is. Yeah. See, I'm trying to, like, talk myself into buying it too. Because I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, there's this other game that I wanted to fucking buy, and I'm holding off on buying it because I'm waiting for it to go on sale. And now I'm, like, here playing this game, and I'm like, no, I don't want to fucking buy that, and then I have to put the other fucking game off even further. If that's my financial situation, if you got money bags, just stop being fucking fruity and just give them some money. You know, if you guys are like some kind of whales out there, fuck.
Watch it. They can subscribe.
Yeah, if you want to watch me play it, then you can subscribe and get me some fucking goddamn ducats so that I can pay for this shit.
Get some biddies.
Yeah, get me some fucking guap. Come on, I need some guacamole. Some guapamole. Anyway, yeah. Seriously. So I spend more money to fucking broadcast to you people than I fucking take in. Costs me shit tons for what I do on here. Comparatively speaking to the small monetization I get back. So you could call me a fucking charity at the moment. And that's what I'm telling you guys that are making this game, alright? I don't hate on you. But right now, maybe you should be a charity like me, because I'm not Hassan. I'm not Asmongold. I'm not any of them fucking people. I'm not even Redbird. I don't even know who the fuck he was until I played New World. So, like, seriously. I'm not any of these fucking people. So I have to be held to a higher standard than them because I'm not popular. And I need to be honest. You ain't ready yet. Soon. But not yet. Half of me just wants to see what happens in a month, so it's like sitting there and I'm like, Maybe I'll just buy the game and I'll play it for a month and see what the fuck happens. But the first thing that comes to my mind is the first day that I'm sitting here not doing anything all day, running around this nice little prairie land, exploring the wilds of Embers Adrift, and I feel all alone and nobody to hang out with, nobody to sit around the campfire, nobody to tell stories with, and I'll be like, why did I spend $29.99 on this fucking game? I'm all alone. Nobody loves me. Type of shit, you know? Like, no, I don't want to do that on camera. I don't think you want to do that on camera. Hey, look at how lonely I am on camera. It's like
The hand puppet.
yeah, exactly. Think about things from my perspective. I got made fun of by the one fucking dude that had to come here to apologize to me the other day. Because I was killing pigs. He goes, "You're gonna kill pigs all weekend?" I'm like, I don't know. And apparently, yes, that was the truth. I am still killing the pigs. So yes, thank you one and only for pointing out the fact that this game made me kill pigs for an entire weekend. Sorry, boars. Boars. They're boars. There you go. They got tusks. They're very tusky. They're boars. Or they're shoats. Shoats. Shoat. Let it all out.
Say shoots. It's a sheep goat. It's a sheep. Or a young thing. Newly weaned.
That's a what?
Shoats are either a young pig newly weaned or a sheep goat. I like to call them peeps.
Well, it's obviously a young
Yeah.
worker. You want to buy a Plague Bringer's helm? Ooh, that sounds deadly. Plague Bringers. See, and I kind of wanted to see that shit too. Nice, Lily. She called it a MAGA hat. That's awesome. Good job. For all you MAGA followers that watch me, fuck you. I don't care. I thought that was funny. Although I don't think there's that many MAGA followers in the world anymore. I think most of them have basically been, like, embarrassed away.
He still has a bunch of brain rotted. You know, they do say that if you've had COVID, it can fuck with your brain and everything. So
No, that's not why. They were stupid before that. Don't blame COVID for their stupidity.
I'm joking, saying you're still following.
Don't you blame it on COVID. COVID didn't do this. They were dumb before it fucking came around. It's just like COVID mixed with dumbness equals whatever the fuck we just went through for the past fucking 2 years. COVID mixed with ignorance equals chaos. Damn, man. I still ain't level 10. How many hours have I been doing this? No, I mean like so far. Like, it looks like I've been doing this for an hour. I've been on for an hour, and I was halfway through my level when I fucking started. I think I was like right the fuck over here. So I've made like 2 fucking bubbles in an hour. I understand wanting to make this slow. I like that. Trust me, I do. I miss it. I miss being able to socialize while playing a game. I miss that. Because really, unless you are me speaking to a mic, you don't socialize while you're playing a game unless you're on Discord, unless you guys are using voices. Like, I miss being able to actually type to people or stop and do something else while I'm playing. That was actually fun. That was good. So, please address just a few of my issues going forward. Ah, finally. One person. Oh, here we go. Another 12-hour fucking groupathon here. Hold on a second. I don't know. The part of the map that I'm in. Outside dungeon, I guess.
Right out there is where I am.
What the fuck is it? Or is this stupid fucking thing? Yeah. Is it east or west? Oh, that's right. It goes in one side or the other. West or east? What's around me? There's this, so it's this one. Like put ice in my beer. You could have just put it in the fridge for a while and brought it. You don't. You better have another one of those suckers. I might. No, you better go out and get some. Better go out. Like, if I drink beer before liquor, I'm gonna get sicker. If I liquor before beer, I'm in the clear. You don't know the rhyme, do you?
No. Not an interest.
Come here, snuggler. Come on, just you. Not you and your friends. Just you. Come here, buddy. Come here. Time to kill the snuggler. Go over to the Ember ring. I'll probably have to switch instances to hang out with this guy. Oh. There's so many freaking things at Link. You know, you'd think that my stamina bar might be a little bit higher. Like, we're fighting like 12 fucking things, and I like reduce my stamina like nothing with one single ability. That's kind of shit too, by the way. World's fucking worst pull. This is worse than when we fought the rats. Yeah, if you're running out and ain't nobody got no stam, run. Not chasing him. There's no fucking point to it in this game. Yeah, just run, man. Like, keep going. Oh, squirrel. Where's our other dude? He's just waiting for us in the other spot. Onion. Ow. I wish I made a fucking tank at this point. Now we're getting somewhere. God, bro. I wish I had made a tank. 3 fucking healers. Oh, swizzle. There we go. funny. All these guys are like little low levels. I could actually like group with them with my healer, the one that I made this morning. They're all level 5 and almost 6, etc. and so on. Like mine was just like basically on the verge of 5 or just at 5. But then it'd be an entire freaking group of healers. Because I was gonna make her into a warlord. I do like this game. I just want to point that out. Even though I levied a lot of criticisms at it, I do like it, and I do want to see it flourish, and it shows a lot of promise. But I've said that before, and I said that about New World. And just because it has promise doesn't mean that it will fulfill its potential. New World basically plummeted the fucking thing right down the damn toilet. This game has an opportunity just like New World did. See what they do with it. This has an opportunity to bring the kind of gameplay that I grew up with to a new generation of people and actually give them stories and adventures to share in a scenario where you're not guaranteed victory. You have to work for it and you have to strategize in order to achieve it. I'm hoping that this game succeeds. I'm hoping this game becomes something awesome. Really do. Really, really do. Because there's not enough true to life MMORPGs in this genre anymore. Most of them are gone or have altered themselves so that they're no longer the same game that they once were. Okay, so I'm gonna have 2 flanking from a wrist piece. Have a helmet. Currently increasing my adventuring level. What does that mean? I think I'm gonna get rid of my gloves. This is smuggler's gloves. I'm a snuggler. I'm gonna use the snuggler's gloves. I don't know what that +5 adventuring level means. Confused. What that even means. I think that one other thing that I will mention that I don't quite like, that if your party members get too far away from you, you can't track them. And therefore basically rendering your character lost if people just run off without you. Assuming our boys are over here somewhere. I've seen the name stag thing. It's a giant stag. Where are we going now, guys? Come on, leader people. Show me where we're going. Man, she is like a fucking toothpick. She got no body. Booty calls. Okay. Chevron. Who are these fucking people in the name Chevron? Fucking Stargate community. Gonna assume that it's like some kind of like fucking it's a Chevron. Where are they? Don't see any. expecting you to bring all of them. One would have been fine. Well, stop moving, please. Please stop moving. Stop running. Stop. Stop. Now you just brought another one. Fucking run. Kind of figured that was gonna happen. Chevrons are the arrow thingies that tell you how strong the enemy is. Yeah, I see that, dumbass. Thank you. Thank you, Lily, for highlighting the thing that I was just making fun of to make a joke. Thank you for taking it literal. always doing that shit to me. Every damn day. I make a joke and her nerdy brain makes her correct me with stuff that I already knew.
I was born a god.
Oh, Kratos, like, corresponds with this conversation, but okay.
I challenge you to a battle of wits.
You're unarmed.
I mean, I'm the greatest. You're not the greatest, because I am the greatest. We're both the greatest.
Shut up, Eddie. Yeah, it's still not level 10 yet, by the way. That group was more of a distraction than it was a help. I mean, at least I got a quest done, which is good. One quest in an hour. I'm averaging one quest an hour here. Here we go. Batting average is going right the fuck down. I'm sorry, I don't think that, like, I don't think my brain can handle this level of slowness. Like, I'm slow enough as it is. And this is slow even by EQ standards. It's like you put the hell levels in the beginning of the fucking game. I don't even want to know what the fuck you put at the end of the game. If these are the hell levels, then what the fuck do I have to look forward to going forward? I mean, seriously? You're gonna make the fucking Dreadlands look like a fucking happy playground, and I hated that experience. When I was level 40 to like 50 or whatever the fuck it was. It's like absolutely atrocious. Nobody enjoyed that. Nobody did. I'm gonna put that out for you. Nobody's sitting there going, "Oh my god, I missed the hell levels. They were so wonderful." No, they weren't. Bad. Do I like to have to slaughter a whole bunch of bears in order to level? Yeah, actually I do. I like grindy games to an extent. Grindy isn't exactly bad. Grindy is kind of fun. Ask your sexual partners. Grindy can be fun. No, I'm just kidding. But you know, it's it's not terrible. I don't mind grinding out mobs to level. I mind the fact that it's slow as fuck and I'm not even high level yet. Like, if it was like 30 to 40 or something, I could kind of see it. If it was 40 to 50, I could more or less see it. But, like, seriously, level fucking 1 to 10? You're gonna fucking slow me the hell down at level 1 to fucking 10? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something. Something I don't normally do. I'm gonna give you a comparison, alright? When this weekend is over, on Monday, I'm gonna download and reboot my account for EverQuest. And I'm going to make a brand new fucking character. And I'm going to show you how long it takes me to get from 1 to 10. The idea isn't to make this, like, if we're gonna make this genre again, let's at least do it right. If we're gonna make this genre again, at least let's do it to the point where it's not a slog. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to feel like they're being held back every chance that they try to move forward. What they want is a challenge. Challenge doesn't mean that you have to bake in like 12-hour fights for like less than a percentage of fucking hit points. You can bake in the hour, like you can bake in the long fights, and then the long fights grant you decent XP. What's up? How you doing, Steph? Pretty good. Just showing off this game here. Steffi's my long-time awesome New World tank. One of many, actually. Our company had quite a few tanks. Actually, it was funny because all the girls wanted to play tanks. I had Steffi and Necro. All the girls wanted to be tanks. All of us boys, like me, Tiny, I played like little clothy healer, and Tiny played like little clothy fucking, mage person. And I had Red Steel. I had what else? Tinge was tank for a while, but then she changed her colors. And then she changed them again. She changed them again. Same thing with me. I ended up being DPS. Which I'm trying to do here, which was a fucking mistake. Well, they were doing a world tour. I should have fucking went on that so I could show everybody. I'm kind of like that other guy that just sputter there. Because he really loves it, but he wants to earn it. Like, if I wanted to get that far in the game, I think I'd want to earn it too. And it takes away from the experience if you don't get there on your own. I can hear that loud and clear there, Captain. Hear you. Hear you barking there, big dog. Huh. Interesting. Better cap it at 30. Set less frame dips. I'll try it. What the fuck? I don't know if that's gonna change anything. Ooh, there's the brown bear cub. Well, I think that that's the best policy is what they're saying there. I'll justify it by saying I'll explore it when I earn it. Because, to be honest, that's the best way to go about it. Like, that's the whole reason for being in this game, is to go on that adventure, to have those trials, to have that experience. You have to overcome your weaknesses. That's why all of us love EverQuest. That's why we all loved the beginning and classic WoW. That's all. What we loved about it is we earned it. We earned our titles. We earned everything we fucking got. It was hard. It wasn't impossible, but it wasn't easy, and you had to go through some shit. So, like, in this game, I feel like it's a semi-decent representation of that, and if I was to play this game fully, I would want to do exactly what they're saying, as I wouldn't want to see any of it before I had the opportunity to earn it myself, and be that level, and be in that area. You know, like, that's the whole enjoyability of all of this. It's not handed to you. You don't get anything for free. You have to bust your ass in order to get there. And that's part of why I started my level, with the one that I have at level 5 right now. It's part of the reason that I did that with that character. Is because I wanted to have the experience of leveling up on my own in the game as if I was level 1 and nobody fucking knew me. And I gotta admit, it was a lonely experience. I didn't really like it. I enjoyed the company of the devs and the warm, they were very hospitable. it was more enjoyable for me to actually go with them than it was to do it on my own. And that's not a bad thing, but also in this game, I kind of want to be able to know what it's like for the new gamers, because obviously they're not streamers. Nobody's going to cater to them. They're not broadcasting. They're not advertising for this company. I'm basically doing that. So, I get it. But I over-explain myself, so I'll shut up now. Because that's what I always do. I'm a fucking over-explainer. You get the general gist of what I'm saying. I'm sure you're not all fucking infants who can understand me. I could definitely see me liking this game if I had a crew. I could see me liking it if I was running with my old crew. Because then we would all be relying on each other and we'd be tackling the things together, and I wouldn't be running around here all by myself in the dark of night. Oh, I like the dark of night that I got ever since one of the viewers decided to tell me how to cheat the game, where I don't have like the environment. Like, this is the environment exposure. This is how dark this game is supposed to be right now at night. That's right, motherfucker. This is what you're supposed to be looking at right now. Because it's nighttime, and it's dark outside at nighttime. But he taught me how to cheat the game, so I'm gonna teach you exposure adjustment. If you don't want the darkness, you don't have to have it. Ooh, let there be light in the dark. It's all about personal preference. Personally, I'd probably rather be in the dark, but since I'm streaming this to a whole bunch of people that want to actually see the game, I'm gonna keep it open and I'm gonna keep it light so that everybody can see my character and what I'm doing. But to be honest, if I really wanted to have like the old school game experience, I'd probably leave that shit off. Because what the hell, that's exactly what I used to go through. You'd have to have your lantern out. You had to have some form of light. You had to summon a fucking wisp or some shit like that, you know? You're like a fucking wisp orb or whatever. Or not summon it. Well, I think the mages could summon it, but you could actually just get it by killing wisps and put it in your offhand, and then it just like illuminate everything around you instead of having to have a torch out like they do in this game. You could actually get in your inventory, there was like an extra slot over there where you could just put your little wisp orb and you didn't have to carry the torch anymore. Just something that this game can do too. Like if people really get tired of doing the whole I have a torch out at night thing. I don't see that being an issue considering you can cheat it like this, and so I can see just fine around me, and I don't even need the torch anymore. But for those of you that want to have the true to life experience, well, you know, get that torch out and turn them lights off. Almost there, man. 1 more %. By the way, Steph, if you're still in channel, if you want to jump into my Discord, we can chat too while I'm playing. Same thing for Necro if you're watching. I see you on mine. She's playing Grand Theft, asshole. They grand thefted my asshole. I do like the relaxed bird, I like the relaxed atmosphere this game has to a certain extent, so I can actually just like wander around and just kill random shit and just sit down and go get more stuff. It's not like I have to be up and about every second of the day. I don't like that in games. I find that overactivity with that tends to be kind of like a shitty experience overall. Oh my god, I'm almost there, man. I'm about to fucking ding. 10. Oh boy. Here we go. Come on, big boy. Come on, you're gonna be my ding-a-ling-ding. Come on. I'll kick your ass. You gonna make me sting. Watch this thing fucking kill me, too. I'll laugh my ass off. Look at that. I want you guys to see that. Look at how freaking close that red line is. That is just a tease. That is what that is, sir. I don't know. Apparently there's supposedly some like quest when I hit this. I don't know where you get it, what it's from, or where I need to go track it down, but it allows me to use little teleporty things. Are you fucking serious? Did you just see that? That motherfucker didn't even give me enough of that little red bar. And like I am like less than a fucking cunt hair away from being able to hit level 10 now. Fuck, motherfuckers. Here. If I don't fucking level off of this one, I quit this game. I'm gonna quit it and I'm gonna go play Grand Theft Auto just to fucking smack you in the face. Yeah, you almost lost it there, man. You almost lost my fucking vote. Fucking ability. Recipes. Skills. Where's my skills? Skills to pay the bills. Where's my abilities? And what do I got now? Fury. Plus stamina percentage. 50% to haste. Ooh, nice. Me likey. Is that passive or what? It says that it's an ability. Do I have to do to click it? My ability, son of a bitch. My level as a hunter? 13. Find animals, gather carcasses. Yeah, really. Man, that's impressive. Fuck. Increases haste and damage, but prevent all ability use. I don't care. Let me slot it, please. The fuck. Oh, that's why I can't add my weapon out. That's another one of these fucking weird ass shit that they got going on. Your weapon's out. Yeah. The fuck. I don't really like this one here. Whatever ability arc. It's an AoE, which, you know, great for when I'm in a group or something. But it's like a really fucking pussy ass hit. So like once I fucking use up my abilities. Oh shit, look at this. It's James. What up, James? Time to die, James. Sorry. Oh look, I got a doe and a fucking stag attacking me because I'm attacking James. Man, James has got some homies. It's not fair. I have to run away from James and his friends. Stupid fucking game. Yeah, and James and his friends are faster than me, of course, because they're here. Die, young fuck. I mean, young fuck. Alright, let me run back over there and get James and, like, try and hold him away from his friends, because, you know, obviously he wants to cheat. Call all of his friends over. Like, he needs it. He's a named mob, and yet he's being like a real fucking puss about this. Okay, where'd James go? Bro. Lost him. James, where did you go? James, no. I found him again. Let me die, James. I'm gonna take this fight somewhere else. Excuse me. Let's go. That's right. Nope. Young Buck runs after me no matter what. A bunch of them do, actually. Ah, none of your boys stayed stuck around. They're scared. They're shook. See that, James? All your homies, they are all shook. Proud stag hood. There we go. me put everything away for you. How does my proud stag hood look? Hey, it doesn't have an appearance. Cool. That's proud. I'm very proud to have that then. A runner. Alright, runner. Keep running, bro. Fucking with the wrong Zerker here. So, I guess, am I supposed to go into town to do whatever I'm supposed to do at level 10? Yeah. Haven Lag City of Fearfulness. I don't know who I'm supposed to talk to. Is like something show up in your quest log? Scout the Ember Pillar. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. Not it. Gotta go back to that dude for that quest. Talk to Hamel, Gildan for a reward. So I gotta go back to Gildan and Voice, whatever his fucking name is. Yeah, there's the one person that we grouped with the other day. Moriyuki. The outfitter, man. Thanks, let's take a look. Recipe. I don't need any of that shit. Not be sold. I can't sell the shit I make? Wow. It's kinda mean. Make me go out there and collect all the crap and then I can't fucking sell it? Fucking douche canoe. What can I do with it? I don't want to wear it anymore. Just throw it away? Is it because it's got no durability? That's probably why I can't sell it. It's like, oh, it's broken. I don't want it. Well, then I don't want it either. There you go. It's garbage. Nobody has to deal with it. Clean bones. I don't know. Do I need bones for things? Welcome back, Steffi. I'm in Discord if you want to hang out in there with me. If you want to talk, anyway. I'm in my Discord. What's up?
Not much. What about you?
This. My usual.
Playing.
What was that?
So I see you're playing. You're starting a new character?
No, it's not new. I've actually been playing this character for 2 days and I just got level 10.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's slow. Yeah, like slow shit. Like even slower than EverQuest. Slower than EverQuest. By a lot.
Oh, wow.
Seriously,
Is it
like,
different?
I went back to...
Is it different?
It's alright. Yeah, it's not bad. I think that it's in its beginning phases. This is not like a rich company like Amazon. This is more or less like a semi-indie company type scenario. So,
Okay. Does it seem a little grindy, or have you played any fighting? How does it feel?
it's very grindy. It's old-fashioned style. Like remember when you used to have like auto attacks and stuff like that? You got that in this game. So like, you know, I'll actually show you. Here, I'll go fight something. You can see the combat.
Okay. It looks pretty good though.
It's not bad. It's
I
not.
mean, it doesn't I mean, you can go back to old. Might go back to old school. I was wondering.
Yeah, that's the same feeling that I had on it though. But I do feel like it's a lot more grindy than even old school was. So that's one issue I have with it. And it's completely like group format, so you can't really like you can solo, but it takes like solo takes a shit ton longer than grouping. Like a lot longer than grouping. And sometimes you're stuck out here with like no group. Like right now, this icon on my character, that means that I'm looking for a group, and I've had that up for a while. So, unfortunately, that's the state of it. Is I think that they really need people playing the game, and then maybe it would be really great. The problem is I don't think they have the community yet.
Right. Right. Well, is it out? Is it fresh out?
Yeah, it's fresh out. It was out last month. They were doing a free weekend probably to like drum up some business, you know, this weekend.
Yeah. I've been trying to download that, but you don't have to do it. You're gonna do. Yeah. But I might play it with you. New world for now.
Yeah. I'm done with New World until they fix it. I've had enough.
I just could not. Like, we have to can't bring myself to do this, you know.
Yeah, it's just doing the same repetitive shit all the time, and it never changes.
Yeah, and I can only do those dungeons, same dungeons over and over. Let's just make them a little harder and pretty.
Right.
That old fast.
I agree. And maybe it's like this game is just because it's new is why I give them a lot more credit than I do New World, but like it's also the fact that like they have Amazon money versus this company that's got no fucking money. It's like they've done a lot more with this with nothing than the other company's done with everything, you know what I'm saying? And it's like that shit really does mean something to me. It's that they're trying. Hell, on this weekend alone, I've grouped up with at least 2 to 3 GMs, and I had one of them in my chat for a while. They rated my my stream with like 300 people, so they actually try to get people involved, and I like that. So I'll give them credit where credit is due. I do think that the game needs a little bit of quite a few little tweaks. One of them being bag space. This is your bag. It doesn't get bigger. You can't have multiple bags. This is it. This is your adventuring bag. It stays this size.
That's it?
Yeah, and then you get a gathering bag, which is this. And then you can buy extra storage spaces in the bank, but that's it. Your adventuring bag is limited. It's very small, and it stays very small.
It doesn't increase in size. Well, that means.
Yeah, so like they don't have multiple bags. This is it. You can't get more slots than that. Yeah, you'd have like a limited amount of space, and then you have to run back, sell all the crap off, then run back out again. You have more room in like in town. You can buy extra slots for your actual bank storage. But even that seems small comparatively speaking to what I'm used to. So few drawbacks here and there, and I'm never shy to say what they are.
Right.
I don't want to be. I want people to do better. Tired of being used as a gamer, you know? Like, all of us, we're like the test subjects. I'm like, I stop fucking testing shit that I told you like a million times already. I don't like it. It's like, like, as far as I'm concerned, like when I play these games and they have like zero storage space, I'm like, do you actually want me to play this game? Because I'm gonna come up with a hell of a lot more shit to put in my bags than what you're offering me here. You know, like, you want me to play because I want to be able to store stuff and have memorable items, from my adventures. That's the whole point of me going on an adventure, not to throw the shit in the garbage can.
Right.
It's to collect it and actually like talk to people about, oh yeah, I got this item and then I got that item over there. Look at all this cool stuff I got. Like, that's the point. I went on an adventure. I want to talk about it.
Totally. So, how big's the world? How far have you ventured out?
I've gotten to 2 areas. These 2 areas they pretty much look similar. There's this area that I'm in right now. It's called Northreach, and then the other one is called New Haven Valley. And they're similar in appearance. They kind of have like rock mountain faces and then like a lush valley around it. Like cobblestone roads and stuff. And that's as far as I've gotten. I went to they took me through one dungeon. It was limited at best. It wasn't very complex. But I guess, it's like beginnings. There's only 2 major bosses that I seem to have fought while we were down there.
Yeah.
And really, they just seem like normal mobs. really special about the bosses, and there's really no effects in this game. They have no mounts. So everything is actual travel. Which I could take or leave, I don't really care. Like, apparently there's teleportation, which I don't like. I prefer to actually run around in the world. I don't like... The only way that I actually enjoy teleportation in games is along the lines of like wizards or druids or something like that, where they can actually teleport the group. It's like a player doing it. I don't like the whole teleportation from one monolith to the next type shit, you know? I don't like that. Like what we have in New World. I don't like shrines. Fuck the shrines.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
It does.
So there's a few things that I just don't like. And I think I'm gonna highlight those things tomorrow, because this game is not gonna have its free-to-play scenario, and I think I'm gonna download EverQuest and just show what I mean as far as contrast between the two games.
Pretty cool too. Now, you go to town, you get a house, and
No houses. No, none of that stuff in this game. It's like bare bones. So like you don't even get like really big, like you've seen me fight something. Did you see any effects? Like when I slashed at it or anything? Nothing. They don't have any of that yet. Like so, I'll show you. Like one of them's a bleed effect, and you can see like little blood squirt lightly off of it, but you really can't tell. So let's go fight this critter here. So I have an ability here. This one here, bleed strike, so we're gonna use that. See, there's just a little like stuff that fell off of him. That was it. That was the entire effect. This is assault, just me throwing or just swinging at it. That's another ability. This is me berserking. Nothing. Like really just
yeah, kind of small.
yeah, small, no really big splashy effects or anything. And of course, like just like back when we had like EverQuest, we have these. So like, you know, this is your excitement right here, is your combat menu. Is, oh, I hit it for this much, it hit me for that much, blah 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 blah, you know? That's it.
Combat.
Yeah, and I
Like,
died.
they show you combat. That was kind
So I died. Now I'm waking back up. Your character gets a punishment. It's like a wound. So you're like,
Yeah,
so it makes it, yeah, you have to go and heal it. So these are called the Ember Rings. You'll see them throughout the map. That you can actually see this waft up in the air, so you can kind of find it from different locations. And then you go and you sit at the camp. And the longer that you stay there, you'll see that this starts to fade away. It goes 13, and it'll tick down. And then once that's all gone, then you can go back out and adventure again without any penalty. If you die, you lose all of you drop a bag, so like you can't loot anything. You gotta go find your bag. So like you see up in my icon, my picture here, where my mouse is, it's got a little skull, and then it's got a arrow that points to where your bag is. And they have no guides in this game. They have, like, they're doing it from a perspective of they want you to adventure out into the world and actually interact with stuff. So there's like,
So,
so none of the quest givers have got like a icon over the top of them. You gotta talk to people in order to get your quests. The map has got no location of where you are. Like, you can look at the map, but it doesn't tell me where I am. You have to know where you are.
You found your camp.
ah. That seems like it's a little bit of tweaking, right?
Well, they want it that way. They want it so that you like have to find your way. There's no compass. What they actually give you instead is if you look up in the air or look in the sky, there's a planet that they call Blupiter, or at least the kids that play the game have named it such. But it always points north. So you have a compass, it's just in the air in order to figure out where the hell you are. So that's north, since I can see Blupiter from here. Because it looks like a blue Jupiter, by the way, in case you didn't get the reference.
That's pretty cool. You still playing with that, bro?
I play with her on other games. I was playing Kart Drift with her, and also she tried to get me into Grand Theft Auto, but I didn't really have a good experience my first time out with it, so I'm kind of hesitant to go back. It's really not my kind of game either. It's just a bunch of dickheads running around shooting things. Like, it's really not. It's nothing as far as intellectually stimulating. It's just stupid shit, and I don't like stupid shit. I like stuff that makes my mind go, makes my mind think. I have to think up strategies, or I have to overcome something. I don't like games that are just like, here, let's run around and shoot these guys and steal their cars. Like, that's boring to me. Anyway, this game needs a little bit of work.
It does. But
No, it doesn't look bad. Like, to be honest, for being and I don't even know how indie this company is. I didn't really. Lily kind of more or less found out that they were having a free weekend, and she like pitched it to me, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'll do it." Because I had never even heard of the fucking game up until that point. And they haven't done a bad job for like an independent company, so it's not a bad thing. Oh yeah, you can also turn off the name tags so that you get even a more immersive experience. So like you can just like come out here and interact with the critters without having to see their stupid fucking names over their heads. Oh, I should have showed you since we were at nighttime just a minute ago, like the different effects that the game has. So one of the guys had me actually turn off some of the effects because he was watching my stream and it got too dark at night. But if you turn this exposure all the way up, like at nighttime, you can't see shit. You can't see in front of you. You have to fucking pull out a torch and run around with it. It's like,
the old torch way, huh?
yeah. I figured you'd get a kick out of that.
That's kind of cool, though.
Yeah, I thought it was too. Like, you can't even see in front of your face without the damn torch.
You know, this part.
Yeah, I did.
That going old school kind of side, but sometimes it's a little dull in one day. But this don't look bad.
No.
Still waiting on that other out that I can never remember the name of.
It's Ashes of Creation. There's actually a new video.
Yeah,
There's actually another update video you might want to check out on YouTube. There's one out today. It's at least like an hour long sit through, so like, you know, get yourself some popcorn first.
I miss talking to you.
Oh, I miss you guys too. I got a message from Tyler on Discord too, saying that he was doing other stuff and that he missed me. And I'm like, yeah, I miss everybody. I wish everybody was together. You know, it sucks.
Yeah, I know.
I just don't want to fucking like. I don't think anybody wants to play that game anymore. That's what it is. It just boils down to the fact that everybody is sick and tired of New World, and so everybody just went off on their own.
It was to the point I was just getting bored doing the same stuff, and I did not want to do the gambling crap. I was like, oh, I gotta go out and try to make all this, and then I'm like, no, I can't do it just for a guess, a chance.
Right.
That's pretty much what turned me off at the end. Was I was getting to the point of just grinding out, and I'm like, I don't want to grind out if I don't guarantee. I'm not gonna go get 500,000 freaking pieces of whatever and put it all together and hope for a god roll.
Well, that's kind of what turned me off too, because like I finally decided, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna craft. And I went out and I got all my stuff that I had been collecting for like a fucking year because I didn't craft. And I just wanted to make some bags. And I used up a ton of my materials, and I only had 2 golden bags at the end of it. And I'm like, you know, for all the time that I spent doing all of this shit, and I come out with that, it just made me sick. You know, it just really pissed me off. Like,
yeah, and I couldn't do it. I was like, at the end, I was like, all right, all I'm gonna do is log in, do the mundane stuff, and get off. And I was like, yeah, no, that's hours of sitting there doing that for what?
right.
So it got old. They need better materials to fix the crap, because then they were messing around. Here at the end, I don't even know how the combat ended, but they were readjusting all the weapons again, and I'm like, dude, like, seriously.
What's up, Necro?
You know what I mean?
Why don't you jump into Discord and talk with me and stuff?
Yeah, Nick, bro.
Bag is... Oh, my bag is missing. Fucking hell, I forgot. I didn't get my bag. That's why I can't loot shit. Pop on so I can talk to you.
Gonna be laughing in your world. I actually just logged on Minecraft.
That's funny.
My kid, actually my 20-year-old actually still plays it. My grandkid plays it, so I was like, oh, you know what? I'll just go on and create a little world and tell them about them later.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
How are you, baby girl?
I've had better days. This weekend was complete dog shit.
So you should have came and played this dorky ass game with me. See, that's what you should
Actually,
have.
I got a little drunk last night, so that was
That's what she should have done. She should have gotten on here with me instead of playing with Dork and his friends.
I never played with dog last night, love. I was so depressed on what had conspired that day. Somebody hit my vinyl car.
Oh my god, seriously.
No.
Yeah, and then blamed it on me. Mind you, this is the third one. This is the third accident in a matter of 3 years. I'm fucking young.
Oh, I got into one, and pulled out a vehicle, got another one. Well, it wasn't like 2 in a row, but I literally, like, that next car was just a target. It was rear-ended the whole time I owned it. I kept it in the shop, and then I took it out rear-ended somebody else. I'm like, no, it's been time to rear-ended. It's a matter of time before I was going to rear-end someone else. Damn car, I swear to God, some cars are just jinxed. So I swore I was never going to own another silver car in my life.
I was pulling out of Walmart parking lot, backing out rather, and this lady decided she was gonna look around me to the parking space in front of me. I slammed on my brakes, she slammed on her brakes, and a little bit of scuff marks on her car and mine's dented.
Well, that's
Yeah,
minor, fender bender. That's good.
Yeah, it's minor. Yeah, it's definitely minor, but it's just bullshit, bro. I'm just literally I've owned this car for 5 months. Literally. And it's the same fucking, I don't even want to talk about it.
Sorry, sweetie. I'm glad you're okay, though.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
Yeah,
I'm
that's a
100%
blessing.
happy. But, yeah, I've gotten back into GTA. I'm just so, I knew this was gonna happen. As soon as I started playing, I was gonna get back into it hard.
Uh-oh. Those things are
No, you're
cute.
bad.
Check these fuckers out. What are these?
What about yourself, Eddie? What have you been playing lately?
I turned off my computer when Dwayne left and kind of just left it there. The day after Christmas he left, and I just kind of never logged back in.
Wait, did he leave for like his job?
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say, wait, what?
He left.
Yeah, I just was like bored anyway. You know, find stuff to do because I'm like, it's either run a dungeon or grind. It wasn't exciting.
Yeah, lost the company of people. I get it.
Yeah.
And now
just,
I'm such a cheater on this new game, GTA, because somebody on last Saturday I was playing, and somebody just stood on top of my car and dropped me $400 million. And I'm like, I've been fucking buying frenzy since. I'm like, I got every fucking car in the game and I'm still not out of money. I'm gonna be buying yachts and shit. SK's probably like shaking his head like, this bitch.
Yeah, right.
Like, she would be the one to cheat.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
they like bumped me up 10 levels and gave me like a shit ton of money, and I don't even understand how the fuck they hack like that, but I'm fucking having a good time.
you don't complain when it's given to you. Take it, say thank you, give them a wink, and move on.
Yeah, I did the whole in-game chat and was like, thanks. Ah. Now I'm buying like military grade cars right now.
But you know what? You do share it though, so you can't really say, you know, if someone gives you something, you'll pass it along because you're pretty helpful in your games too.
Yeah.
You're
Unfortunately,
giving,
with
so-
GTA, you can't really give anybody anything, but you can let them drive around what you have and use what you have. I bought a ramp car. So basically, this car is dynamically way where you can go scoop on those people.
So if he gave you 400 million, is that what you said?
Yeah.
All we need is some money to make them feel rich.
You can't, unfortunately, you can't give people money or cars. But what you can do is let them, like, use what you have.
That's pretty cool.
So I bought a ramp car, which is basically you drive around and you can be able to go head on or through the backside, doesn't matter. Whoever you hit, doesn't matter if it's an SUV, bus car, doesn't matter. And we're automatically designed so the ramp car goes underneath and you fly up in the air. And then I put the back camera on and I was just laughing hysterically because all these fucking cars are flying up in the air and it's fucking great. And then I bought a tank and I started exploding shit, that was even better.
She's like, don't you worry.
Alright, I'm gonna change my title. Get out of this game. Nothing's going on. I've had my freaking looking for group tag up for like an hour. I've had enough. I'm gonna swap.
Like, enough's enough, people.
Yep, I've given you enough.
Poor SK, he got on to Grand Theft Auto. In his very first experience, somebody blew him up consecutively in the air and fucking, I think he either like wrapped around in a cage or something like that. I don't remember everything, I was drunk that night, but it was a fucked up first experience. Everybody was hacking him.
Yeah, it was not fun at all. In fact, I got really pissed off